All right, so what I'm going to do today, I am going to convert the Jugaboo from boosted brakes to manual brakes. I already started taking it apart. I didn't figure you want to see all of that, but I'm going to show you what I did. Okay. Alright, so the brake booster goes there. Goes in there. So you got to go under the dash, take these 4 bolts off, take these 4 nuts off. They're 15mm nuts. Then you also have to, there's a cotter pin. There's a pin that goes through here and then the cotter pin. So you have to take that cotter pin out. But before you do that, I find the easiest thing to do is take the master cylinder off. And so it's 2 bolts on the master cylinder. Here's your master cylinder. It's 2 bolts, 2 nuts right here. That goes here. And those are 15mm also. Take the nuts off, move the master cylinder out of the way, then go under the dash. You go under the dash and take those 4 bolts, the first 4 bolts I told you about. They'll go through there. Let's see, I thought I had it, but through there, 4 bolts. Now I have to take the pin, that pin right there. There's a hole up higher, and I take that pin out and put it up higher. So that's the next step. And also, I bought this plate off of eBay. It's actually Speedway. This plate goes here, and then the master cylinder bolts to this plate. So it'll go on here. Something like that. Yeah, so it'll go on there, and it bolts on here. So while I'm waiting for the push rod to get here to finish up on or get back on this manual brake booster, I figure I might as well change the rear bumper. Take this bumper off, put the fiberglass bumper on. Boy, but look at how bad this pollen is. This pollen is terrible. But so while I'm waiting for the push rod, I'll put the bumper on. Alright, so it's 4 bolts on each side that I gotta take out. But I also gotta take my my cutoff switch is behind my license plate, and I ran the wires through here. That's why the young people at the hopefully I'm not making you guys too seasick. The young people at Ace, when they painted the car, they were gonna put the bumper on, but they didn't want to. The instructor didn't want them messing with the wires, so that's why they didn't put the bumper on. As you can see up there, they started taking the bolts loose. So anyway, so what I got to do is take these wires loose and then I'll take the bumper off. So let me get to that. I'll take the wires loose, and then I'll take these 8 bolts out, 4 on each side, nuts I mean, and I'll come back. Oh, and also you gotta take the battery cable loose off the battery before I start taking them off the switch up here. All right, so I got the old bumper off. Let's see the difference in the weight. All right, I'm gonna put the old bumper on first. So it's 43 9.8 pounds. Now let's see what the new bumper weighs. And I'm gonna have to kind of hold it because I don't want to scratch it all up. No, it sat on there. So it's 9.2 pounds. That's a weight savings of 34.6 pounds. Just by going from a steel bumper to the fiberglass bumper. And I already have a fiberglass one on the front that I put on a couple years ago. But I don't know the weights on that weight difference. So with this fiberglass bumper, looks like I gotta take this filler panel off too, like I did in the front. So I'll take this one bolt, two bolts, and one, wait a minute, make sure I get it on camera. Got one bolt there, one bolt there, and then there's a screw here. It looks like I'm gonna have to take the tail light out to get that screw off. So I'll do that and then I'll be back. All right, so I took two bolts out. This top one was just clipped, so it was only two bolts on each side. So just had to take those two bolts out, those two nuts off. On the other side, I guess it was repaired years ago. A friend of mine, Rob, God rest his dead, he painted this. I remember he did a lot of quarter panel work on it. So I guess he put screws in it back then. Actually, when another friend of ours owned the car, he painted it years and years ago, way before I guess about 4 years before I owned it.
Alright, so this is what the new bumper looks like. Well, new used bumper looks like. Has a gap on the side because of the brackets. I'll fix that at a later date. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm more worried about the weight savings. So, looks pretty good. It's really good in the back. There it is. So I got the master cylinder back on. Yes, I'm using the same master cylinder because I raised it up to the next level on the pedal. So it should work okay. I'll test it. Unfortunately, by the time I finished it started raining. So I'll take it around the block and test it at some point to make sure it'll stop, make sure the pedal feels good. And I got the strong arms on both sides holding the hood up so I don't have to use a prop rod anymore. So that's it for right now. I want to change I'm going to do some engine work, and then I'll take it out and see how she does.